I remember a few years ago when I first started Amazon FBA, it was quite easy to launch a product to page 1. All you had to do was pick a good product, use the third-party service like Viral Launch, and run a giveaway. In fact, in 2016, you could even pay for review services, and Amazon had no issues with this. But right before I launched my brand Sdara Skincare on Amazon, and that was my exact plan. Pay for reviews and rankings until Amazon came down with the ban. Like Mike Tyson says, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. I had to figure out another way to get rankings and reviews. And from 2016 until now, there's been many different ways to launch your product to page 1 of Amazon. The problem with us Amazon sellers is that we're always looking for the next hack, the next shortcut, or the next super URL. However, none of these things are sustainable. Amazon usually catches on, and then you gotta figure out another hack, which might work for another 3 to 6 months. But what if I showed you a method in this video that is absolutely tried and true? Something that is proven to work until the end of times, and something that might require a little bit more upfront work, but ranking and reviews will become a thing in the past once you can master this method. My name is Tom Wang. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm the co-founder of Sdara Skincare, and I started Sdara as a side hustle and turned into a multiple 7-figure business within just 2 years, and we were later on acquired, and now I'm sharing everything I know about Amazon FBA with you. Check out my course, FBA Masterclass, if you are interested in my mentorship program. Link is in the description down below. In order to rank on page 1 of Amazon, you need 2 things: traffic and conversions. Traffic simply means how many people you can bring onto your listing, and conversions means how many people will end up buying your product. By the way, you can find both of these metrics under your business reports in Amazon Seller Central. So let's say, for example, your traffic per day is 100 and your conversion is 20. That means 20 people will end up buying your product. And if you're selling your product at $20, 20 people buying your product is $400 in sales per day. We also need to know the sales velocity of your product in order to rank your product to page 1. So basically, in order to rank a page 1, the number 1 factor is sales. If you can generate enough sales, Amazon will rank you higher. If you can outsell your competitors, you can outrank them. In order to figure out this number, all we need to do is use helium-10 and use the CPR method. In this video, I will cover mostly the traffic portion of this equation. If you guys want me to go over some ways to increase conversion rate, then let me know in the comment section down below. So there are 2 different types of traffic sources. You can generate external traffic or internal traffic. Are you excited to learn? If so, hit the thumbs up button and let's go. So external traffic means anything off of Amazon, and internal traffic is anything on Amazon. Now, the secret to launching your product to page 1 is getting really good at the external traffic part. I think of this as almost like a battle. The more weapons you have, the more likely you will win this battle. So if someone's really good at PPC versus someone who knows PPC well, plus they know how to run external traffic, then the second person will win the battle every single time. There are many different ways to generate external traffic, such as Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Google PPC, just to name a few. So how do you know which one you should pick? Well, you gotta know where your customers are hanging out. For example, Sdara Skincare, our product focuses on preventative aging, and our target market is usually between the age of 25 to 35-year-old women. After going through all the available options, we thought Instagram was probably where they spend most of their time. We just had to take an educated guess. There was no secret or some sort of a formula. So let's say your product targets teens, well, maybe TikTok will be a better place for you. So the first thing you gotta figure out is, where are your customers hanging out? Next, you wanna make sure you establish a great social media profile on whatever the social media you're planning on using. Let's take a look at Sdara's Instagram. You can see that is very aesthetically pleasing. We have photos of our product, their benefits, as well as UGC, which is also known as user-generated content. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, I don't know how to create content. And that's fine. You don't need to know how. You need to find the people that knows how. All you need to do is find a solid photographer or videographer and some basic skill sets on Canva or Photoshop. Then you are well on your way. One advice I can give you is think of 3 themes you like to attack. So let's say you have a dog-related brand. Well, one theme could be cute pictures of dogs. Another theme could be tips on keeping your dog healthy. And another theme could be pictures of your product with your dogs. You can even take one step farther, such as Wellness Wednesdays, Furry Friend Fridays, or Supplement Sundays. something like that. So all your photos, videos, and overall content will fall into one of these buckets. And the reason why we want to have an established profile beforehand is for authority and legitimacy. People don't trust profiles that has no followers or no content. You'll see why this is helpful later on. Okay, so now you picked your primary social channel and you have a solid foundation for your social media profile. It is time to start building a list of customers for your product. The idea is we want to capture and nurture potential customers before your product launches on Amazon. There are two ways to capture potential customers. First way is you are documenting your startup journey. Share it on social media and people will want to follow you along this journey, even if you don't have your product ready yet. Check out my friend Damien's brand. He has done such a good job at this. All he's been doing is documenting his journey using a cell phone, and people want to follow him along for the ride on TikTok.
So this is how I prepare the night before our pre-order soft launch.
We just sold 203 units of our products before we even officially launched.
The second way is you can run ads to target those people who might be interested in your product. My fiance is launching a new brand and she was running Facebook ads to target her target market. Whoever sees the ad and can relate to the product will submit their emails on a form, and these are usually qualified leads because they're actually interested in your product and have already shown intent. You'll also want to use a landing page to capture someone's names or emails or a lead form on Facebook. There are many options out there such as outbound, lead pages, and more. And they're very simple to build and it's just drag and drop. And once you capture someone's name and email, you can then use an email sender such as Klaviyo or MailChimp to communicate and nurture them. Capturing the email is only half the battle. You also got to make sure that the person who is giving you their email is receiving some sort of a value in return. We all hate spam and junk mails, right? I know I do. So how do you nurture that email? Well, the simplest way is by sending them updates with regards to your business. Just simply share the ups and downs. Treat it almost like a daily diary. The goal is to bring people along this journey so they're actually emotionally invested. By the way, I think one email per week is good enough. Then you want to let them know about the launch date of your product. Just like opening a restaurant. You don't want opening day to be like completely silent, right? You want to generate a lot of buzz and a lot of noise. Maybe getting to your local newspaper or radio station. Tell your family and friends. Well, same thing on Amazon FBA. When you launch your Amazon FBA product 2 to 3 weeks before launch, use your email list and hype them up. Hey, we're finally launching on this day. We can't wait for you to try our product, XYZ. This is a launch strategy I've been talking about. You need to be able to build a list off of Amazon in order to win your battle on Amazon in 2022 and beyond. Everybody is getting good at PPC. Everyone's getting good at running deals. Those things are easy. But what people are not focusing on right now is building a brand off of Amazon, building a social media profile, and more importantly, a list of customers off of Amazon. By building this list, you're able to give the Amazon algorithm a huge spike on that first day. And more importantly, you can follow up these customers off of Amazon for reviews, for content, you can ask them to take photos of your product, and then you can further build your social media presence. Once you have someone's email, you can communicate with them about anything, anytime, such as product launches, product feedback, promotions, and more. Guys, the money is in the list. This is what I believe to be the best way to build and launch your product on Amazon in 2022 and beyond. This method will never ever go out of date. And the best part is, it's a very small percentage of people that will actually do this because it does take up some upfront work. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a comment down below, hit the thumbs up button, and if you want to get to know me on my personal level, follow me on Instagram. See you guys in the next video.